If he really did all the things he's saying, I hope that gets proven in court, and I hope he gets punished if he really did that. If he didn't do that, I hope he gets exonerated, and I hope he gets the Hill to 3 months in prison and 3 more in house arrest for failing to pay taxes on close to $1 million.
Right when he was preparing to leave the country in what seemed like an attempt to avoid the controversy surrounding his financial crimes, Floyd Mayweather was intercepted and taken into custody by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, according to Joe. Joe Rogan revealed that the boxing icon had received a warning after learning about an investigation into his tax payments and tried to leave before the situation escalated. Rogan then read a statement from an FBI agent. Mr. Mayweather was required in our custody for questioning, and when we went to his residence to bring him in, he had already left. We managed to track him down just before his flight departed. Both of his private jets will now be grounded until the investigation is complete.
All those guys got popped by the IRS because they
Stand-ups?
Yeah, they all got popped because none of them were paying taxes. They were all getting paid
in
cash.
Yeah.
And so they all got in trouble. I remember working at Nick's Comedy Stop. They offered you could get paid in cash or in coke.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Like, that's how wild those days were.
Yeah.
Reports also stated that Floyd Mayweather refused to speak with journalists and instead allowed his lawyer to respond. His lawyer kept his remarks short. As mentioned, he was called in for questioning and nothing more. We are cooperating fully and will be out shortly. When asked about Floyd's financial crimes and tax problems, he said, Floyd Mayweather has always been recognized as an outstanding athlete and businessman, and he is not known for involvement in such misconduct. Any claims suggesting otherwise are completely false.
Very good luck. I think hopefully next week after Floyd Mayweather wins again, I think he's going to come right into the rescue.
He was further questioned about Floyd's private jet allegedly being grounded at the airport, which he strongly denied. No, there's no truth to that. I don't know where that story came from, but it's just media rumors. Floyd has been called in for questioning, and once that is finished, everything will be fine. Some boxing fans believe Floyd Mayweather's lawyer has been trained to lie just like his client. One fan commented, Floyd chose a lawyer just like himself. I don't know who lies better. When he's found guilty and sent back to prison, we won't need this lawyer misleading us anymore.
He's been busy. They've both been busy, but I think we will be able to make bail. My interest in getting the bail reduced is that, it's still money out of the family's pockets, and maybe 100,000, 200,000 here, I guess after a while it's real money, right? So from 10 million to 5 million saves $500,000, which I think appropriately shouldn't.
Another fan wrote, "This is cap. You're basically dismissing an FBI agent's statement. You should be arrested along with your client for this. I don't know why Floyd doesn't have one honest person around him." A humorous fan added, "We already know why Floyd was arrested. You don't need to lie to us. Get your money and clean your mouth. We know you don't care about him that much." Part of his arrest reportedly stems from a tax move he made 8 years ago that has now backfired badly.
Bone referred to the person as Suge, and the judge indicated there was case law that said a unique name could be the basis to prove identity. And the case he showed, I think, is different than what the law is. I mean, it's a very limited circumstance when that was admissible. And the cases we pointed out to him said, that's not the case here. So that's a change of circumstance, in our opinion. So we want...
Professional boxer Floyd Money Mayweather reportedly settled a tax bill of more than $22 million owed to the Internal Revenue Service using earnings from his August 26th fight with Conor McGregor. the blast reported. However, the strategy he and his lawyer used to handle the IRS levy deserves closer examination. According to ESPN, Mayweather filed a petition claiming his assets were illiquid and offered to pay the IRS after receiving payment for the fight the following month. Don Williamson, an accounting professor at American University, suggested the strategy was a stalling tactic because the court would not send a judge to Nevada before the fight took place.
Logan Paul!
In other words, Mayweather and his attorney were relying on the slow pace of the IRS to buy time. Still, the move carried risk because the IRS could have frozen the fight purse until the hearing. Mayweather's attorney, Jeffrey Morse, told Fight.com that Floyd is a smart investor. If he is earning returns far higher than the IRS interest rate, any businessperson would delay payment. Floyd saw it as a better business decision to defer taxes until the right time, allowing him to keep earning from his investments.
After him, are they being pressured by someone else to do this? What is the reason why they're doing it? And what do they have on him? I don't know.
But nobody knows. A lot of people are acting like they know. If you go read it, everybody saying he
Explained that both strategies involved risks for two reasons. The IRS does not always behave predictably, and Mayweather's past issues may have made them less willing to cooperate. Interest continued to build over the years without payment, which reportedly led to his custody. Joe Rogan said he had never been more disappointed in Floyd Mayweather than now.
He owed that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to
It's
pay.
neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money.
He said this was the first time he had read something so shocking about Floyd and expressed disappointment about the entire situation. He advised the FBI to investigate further, suggesting Mayweather had been involved in questionable deals long before any investigation began. Attention increased after the former champion posted a video on social media announcing the purchase of a real estate property worth hundreds of millions.
To pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've
what's
given
not
you
good?
$25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats.
After he shared the post and location, many began searching for the property to confirm if he truly bought it. Fans and others uncovered several findings while researching the issue. Eventually, the attention reached federal agents who gathered evidence and began building a case. Joe Rogan also claimed Floyd Mayweather owes $1 million in Mexico after failing to attend a conference months ago. He had agreed to appear even virtually but never showed up. The event disappointed organizers and journalists who gathered alongside top boxers like Jamie Munguia. Ben Thompson said the absence was linked to Ortiz sharing the same representative as John Gotti III and favoring that rematch instead. ESPN's Salvador Rodriguez confirmed many professionals attended, but Floyd never honored the invitation despite receiving $1 million. He had promoted the event before providing no further updates. It was confirmed that Mayweather never traveled to Mexico and failed to confirm the conference as promised, later deleting the Mexico poster and workout details from Instagram. The CDMX government, which had supported the event, expressed disappointment. Fans and media criticized the boxing legend, questioning why he skipped an event he was paid $1 million to attend. WBN reported that his absence left organizers confused with no explanation. The CDMX government's disappointment cast doubt on his reputation and future exhibition fights in Mexico.
The main event of the evening tomorrow, FLA Live Arena. It's Mayweather versus Gotti III.
The main issue behind his debt with the Mexican government involved his fight with John Gotti III. Until the debt is cleared, he may not be able to host exhibitions there again. Meanwhile, a former employee shared details about his trip and earlier issues with Dubai authorities, saying the visit was partly to resolve those problems and finalize brand deals.
The problem he going through, I think it may be getting real.
Wow, that's crazy, man. And you would figure his big homie Al Heyman would rectify it.
Al's a powerhouse. Al's that dude. Al should be able to rectify anything. He's a Harvard lawyer. He's smart. He got PBC. He raised a couple.
Floyd had promised to stage a fight in Dubai and was paid to help boost boxing there, but he allegedly refused, saying it would harm his reputation. His former employee claimed the financial disputes there could take years to settle and said Floyd traveled partly to escape and partly to fix the situation. He also alleged Floyd gambled heavily and fell into debt.
All the money in the world, I think they may not want it. Some different countries be wanting different things. Think about it. How many times have, we've been involved with something and we go, nah, man, we just throw some paper at it. And I'm talking back in the days when we was doing our little 1-2s.
Correct.
And they don't want to drop the case. You'd be like, I'll put the money up for the lawyer. I'll put the money up for the bail.
He said Floyd spent far beyond his budget and left without repaying what he owed. He claimed Floyd tried to keep the situation quiet to avoid trouble. The worker said Floyd was held in Dubai for a month over money issues, but was staying in a luxury hotel.
We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
That's a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion, and I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem.
According to him, Floyd owed people money for failed transactions, and laws there differ from the US. The situation could have become serious. He claimed Floyd was held without his passport but lived comfortably while resolving matters.
He did. He made $1 billion plus. Floyd made a lot of money. And I don't really know Floyd's business, so I'm not going to speak on Floyd's business, but Floyd's very, very, as the world knows, he's money made, very flashy. Look, man, we both made some real money, but you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month, you ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes we say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month.
Added Floyd earned over $1 billion but spends heavily, meaning his wealth may not cover every issue. He was eventually released and returned to business, but new legal problems in the US reportedly worsened.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. What I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit,
Yes.
It's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one about. So what I'm working on, I want you guys.
Former employee said things had become more complicated with his accounts and properties, with authorities pushing for payments and possibly seizing assets. He said Floyd is trying to sell properties to stop federal agents, but the situation looks serious, and it's unclear how soon he will leave custody. All right, everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Knockout today and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.